Welcome everyone to the channel. How you all doing? Hope you guys are all doing good. So today we are jumping back into pass to me, pass to you, pass to developers. Hopefully one day these things might be seen by the snail company, Gaijin, and maybe some of these things will come one day to the game. But this is a little series that I do. I try to do once a week a video like this on Scum and on War Thunder, where I try put tanks that are not well known out there, and I discuss a bit of the tank's history, tell you a bit about the tank. And this is also for all those naysayers that say War Thunder is dead. Guys, War Thunder is far from dead. There's still a shit ton of stuff that can be added into War Thunder. So what are we looking at today? Guys, I'm not going to try pronounce this vehicle's name. Okay, it's not, I will screw it up. So I'm just going to name the one I can name. And this is the 10.5 centimeter leFH 18.1 SF as Geschützwagen. Guys, sorry, it's basically a 105 millimeter cannon on a Panzer IV, I think it is, on a Panzer IV. Quite an interesting concept, actually. Now, the only rule for this series is that there must be at least one vehicle has been built, okay? And this one is classified as a SPG. 10 were built plus 2 prototypes. The designer and the company that built this was Krupp. Was built in 1933. So they basically took the 10.5 centimeter artillery piece, the lightweight howitzer that the Germans was their standard artillery, and they built it onto this tank. And they sent them to the Eastern Front, where they, didn't do the best, but didn't do the worst. They made a couple of changes to them. So what else was there? Its rotation is not too bad. It's 35 degrees to the right, 35 degrees to the left. Now you must remember that this is like an artillery piece. Now you guys are saying, oh, but it's an artillery piece. Oh, game. Whoa. We don't have early artillery pieces. Okay, we've got early tank destroyers. We've got the G4, we've got the Japanese, we've got the Russian, and the Americans all have artillery pieces. So why can't we have early tier artillery pieces? Now, yeah, you could use the Dicker Max. Could say it's an artillery piece, but it was actually a tank destroyer, and all of those things. But this could come in that lineup, I reckon, before the before the Marders, I think it is. Marders or whatever it was called, before them. So yeah, and I would say it could be a pre-crafting event vehicle. I think it would be very nice. High explosive fragmentation shells. It used AP rounds for self-defense, but it wasn't very good. You had to be like really close by to have real good significant pen on it. The gun might look different because they had to add a muzzle brake onto it. So yeah, it couldn't destroy a T-34 or a KV straight from the front. It literally had to use the sides and that, and yeah, so it won't be great as a tank destroyer, but with overpressure in the game, this might work out nice. It was attached to the 16th Artillery Regiment, 12th Panther Divisions, where they were successfully. An order for a further 200 was built. Further 200 10.5s SP of these tanks was placed. They were going to be built at the Sternindustrie in or somewhere. The problem was building enough Panzer IVs, Panzer V tank chassis to be converted into artillery self-propelled guns. More Panzer's tanks were urgently required to deal with the Soviet Army's new T-34 and KV-1 tanks. So that was the problem out through the war. The Germans had all these ideas, but because of production limits, they could never really fulfill them. And I think this tank would have been a very nice tank. If you can look at the over there, it's got a similar to the Dicker Max's shape on the turret. Fire rate was between 4 to 6 rounds. Gun velocity was 470 meters per second, or 1,542 feet per second. Maximum firing range was 10,674 meters, or 11,675 yards, with a good gun crew. So that's not too bad, guys. Active service, all 10 vehicles served with the Panzer Artillery Regiment 16, attached to the 16th Panther Division on the Eastern Front. Division had held in reserve during the Balkan campaign, but took part in the invasion of the Soviet Union Operation Barbarossa in June 1941. It was used in the southern section of the front, advancing to Stalingrad via Liva, Provinsky, Zavorozhsky, Tezerong. I'm not going to try to pronounce further those names, guys. Yeah, and joined the rest of the 16th Panther Division in late December, early June. The regiment was destroyed in early 1943 in the Stalingrad pocket. Sorry, guys. Which was very terrible. So, yeah, that's basically... I'm not sure if any survived. There are pictures being shown of these being found at proving stations and testing grounds after the war in Germany. So maybe there is some that have survived. We don't know. I don't know. I couldn't find any information. Let me know in the comments if you guys know anything. What else is there? Nothing else I can really... nothing else I can really touch on. Now we just go to the specifics of the tank itself. So, okay, dimensions is length, width, height. 5.9 meters times by 5.9 meters, 2.87 meters, 2.25 meters. And you guys wanted foot to inches, I'll give it to you guys from America and Europe and all of those places. 19 feet, 4 inches, 9 feet, 5 inches, 7 feet, 5 inches. So everything was in 4, 5, 5. Total weight, battery ready. Now the first one is without ammunition. Next one is battle ready. So standard was 18 tons. Battle ready ammunition, everything was 19.84 tons. Quite a heavy machine actually. Yeah, I see some inspiration also from the KV series of tanks here. Oh yeah, and before I forget, this was a Discord member that passed this on to me. Apparently this tank is in World of Tanks, but yeah, we don't really care about World of Tanks. I'd like to see this come to War Thunder. Prototype engine was a Maybach HL66P 6-cylinder inline water-cooled 6.6 liter gasoline petrol engine, 188 HP. Very slow for a tank that weighs 19 tons. Very, very big, okay? Production engine, this is the one that made it into production, was a Maybach HL90P2K 12-cylinder water-cooled gasoline petrol engine, 320 HP. A little bit better, but I still think it's a bit on the slow side. Top road speed was 35 kilometers an hour, 22 miles per hour. Operational range was 240 kilometers, 149 miles. Operational range off-road. This is where it becomes now. This is part that's very important in real life, if you actually think about it. Is 130 kilometers or 81 miles. Not a very big range that it's got, but I guess a 12-cylinder water-cooled gasoline petrol engine, it's gonna eat through fuel. Then we've got the main armament was a 10 centimeter, the 88.8/1 L22 howitzer, 60 rounds. Frontal hull armor was 12 to 30 millimeters. Side and rear hull armor was 14.5 millimeters. Turret front armor 20 to 30 millimeters. And side and rear turret armor 14.5 millimeters. Total production 10 plus 2 prototypes. So there you can see it. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. I do like this tank. I'd like to see this in War Thunder. I really would. There's a bit of a picture what it actually see there. Is it the Emily? The Emily or whatever that tank destroyer is. The female's name. Over there. You can see it. Stumpy gun, huh? I think they just downscaled the size here. There you can actually see the commander and the gunner's periscope, so they don't have to pop their head out every time. They can use this to get quite a good range. There goes tools. So yeah, guys, that's the end of this video. I will do another one next week, and that will be on a French tank, but a modified French tank. And guys, don't forget to go check out my Discord. Links are in the bottom, will be in the bottom. I do paste things up on Discord and on YouTube, where you can vote for things. Give me your opinion. Do you want to see this video? Do you want to see this video? Will this be will this be better? So go check it out there, guys. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe. Keep well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.